Hello everyone and welcome in to another match of Roulette Rivals 14 and another elimination match for that matter, where we find ourselves in the lower bracket round 2. My name is Cabin, you can simply call me Cab, and today I am joined by a co-caster known as Crazy4Daisy!
Hey, what up, everybody?
What up,
Nice,
everyone?
yeah, nice to be here on the cab couch today. Gonna be watching this hype ass match between some random person and Blink. As Cab mentioned earlier, it is losers bracket, so whoever loses here is not gonna be playing any more matches for the rest of the tournament. So high stakes for both of these players.
Indeed, that is the case. And as we sit here on the couch inside this dear cabin of ours, we will be traveling to Isle of Scale in about 45 seconds, chosen by some random person. And after that, it's on to New York, chosen by Blink, with Bangkok banned by Randy and Ambrose banned by Blink. Do we have any other thoughts before we begin, Daisy?
Yeah, so don't know about some random person's thoughts on his map pick. I do see he has a very impressive record, a 10-9-1, so definitely not a slouch. Blake, I know he chose New York just simply because he saw random had a bad record on New York, but doesn't really seem that it was because of him, but because of his opponent. So that'll be interesting to see.
And let's have a look-see here at the spin in question, being Zoe Washington with a silenced SMG as an elite guard, and Sophia Washington with a fall as the architect. Here we go!
Yeah, very fast spin. Like,
yeah, that was the kind of feeling I felt as well there, but I didn't dare say for sure.
I mean, it's like I'm not too familiar with Sophia Fall. I haven't explored too much of Scale, if I'm being completely honest. But the disguises and the silenced SMG is practically as free as you could get. Elite Guard is gonna be, hanging around Zoe. Architect, you're gonna be starting Architect unless you're Blink and unless you're some random person. Both of them actually not doing Architect for a very easy Sophia, which is pretty interesting to see.
So for our respective players, Randy has opted to start off by the chapel, if I recall correctly, and had a very early restart as they ran into the two guards downstairs, unfortunately. Whilst Blink has opted to start off as a ARC member, I believe it's called? The one with the pink robes.
I don't think it's ARC member per se, but I also forgot the name, so both of us are kind of fucked there.
No worries.
Although we do see, Blink changing into disguise, getting Zoe on. Okay, yeah, that was the right kill. So yeah, first kill down for Blink already. Some random person having to set up Zoe in the longer way, practically. I mean, this way is gonna take quite a while. But ooh, Blake gets spotted while climbing up that pole, so that will be a reset. Yeah.
So now some random person is just knocking out all of the NPCs inside the Master of Ceremonies room. They will... I mean, like, now they can't initiate the Master of Ceremonies lure for Zoe Washington, unless I'm mistaken.
No, they can.
Oh, yes, they can. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, they just shot the fire through the window there. My bad.
Yeah. It is a very smart idea to shoot after you isolate the building, because even though very low chance that she's going to come on time, sometimes, she might walk a bit faster or the isolation takes a bit slower and you just, kind of get fucked in that way.
I see.
Yeah, Blink gonna be restarting his isolation. Shouldn't be messing anything up. So both players should be getting the kill at the exact same time.
Blink may have even gotten the kill a few moments prior now, managing to eliminate Zoe once again with a similar strategy, as Randy knocks out Zoe in the Master Ceremonies room, and we will see an elimination from them. Now, there we go.
Woo. All right, now Blink inside the building, heading towards Sophia, and should get a architect, you know, around this area.
Both players
Meanwhile,
disguised as an elite guard.
Okay.
yeah, which elite guard is a very great disguise in this map, so shouldn't really have to worry too much about navigation.
Blink having some mild troubles getting this architect lured out, but I believe they got him now with a phone throw into this study room where the constant walks through and where you can make the Sophia radio isolation.
Go out here.
All right, so yeah, now Blink on. He has a very good timing. He's gonna get it right now.
Yeah, but they have the architect body in here as well, which Sophia will enter this room. Let's see if they spot the body or not, or if Blink can hide it in time. They're dragging it behind the couch.
Yeah, that
There we
seems.
go.
Yeah, she didn't see it and closes the door, so her guard shouldn't be coming in here. Knocks her out, so now he is as ready as possible for the architect kill. Meanwhile, some random person he just knocked out a guard, and it looks like he knocked out another body earlier, so he's kind of red foxing this area a little bit.
Yeah, he knocked out the 2 elite guards guarding the Constant's fortress, as Blink has now thrown out Sophia's body out the window, made a bullet distraction for the raider who's just outside there who heard that, but I believe they succeeded in that bullet distraction, and we will see them make the kill on Sophia Washington just like that. Blink has both targets eliminated with the helicopter exit in sight.
Oh, on the constant arm.
Yeah, so he's seconds away from taking this, although the helicopter exit can... Oh, wait, no, there's no enforcers, so he's good.
Yeah, no enforcers here when you're disguised as an architect, which means that Blink will finish first with a time of 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Very well done.
Even gets a brand new record on Isle of Scale with a 3-minute 14 in-game time.
Indeed.
So, yeah, he's popping off right now. And
Heck
now
yeah.
it's going to be his map pick of New York.
And we can see now on some random person's end how they were setting up the Sophia kill here on the glass bridge, although it is unfortunately too late.
Yeah, very cool ISO, but sadly, the tried and true tested is going to prevail in this match.
For now, at least. For now.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see some wacky New York stuff. We don't know what Randy or Blink is going to be cooking up in NY. So yeah, there's the record we heard earlier about Blink. You know, saying that, you know, it's the worst record you could choose from. 3-7, that is kind of a not so good record, but we don't know what those 7 losses. They could have been, you know, 5 seconds off from really good players, or could have just been, you know, not feeling that good on New York that day. But some random person is a great player, so I doubt he's going to be playing bad.
Oh god, no. Like, this is a worthy opponent to go up against, for that matter. Randy is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, no. Randy been playing the game forever and, you know, all that, so.
Of course. We have 2 minutes until the spin arrives. As you mentioned earlier, we might get some wacky New York shenanigans. It is not unheard of.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've seen New York go wrong. And when New York goes wrong, it goes wrong.
It is very rare that you get some sort of like in between with New York. It is either so easy and so nice and they just blaze it through, or something just goes horribly, horribly, horribly wrong.
Yeah. And, you know, it'll be interesting to see both. You know, so.
It is.
Although, if I'm being completely honest, I kind of want to see it go wrong for the entertainment value. I'm sorry to the players, but, you know.
It's the duality, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
entertainment versus the player's well-being.
Yeah. So like for their well-being, I would love to see a fast, clean New York, but god damn it, you know, the messy matches are sometimes the best to watch. So
I should, in theory, be able to smuggle.
Oh, look at this! Look at this beautiful photo by Blink on that beautiful, beautiful banana peel.
yeah,
That
just
should be doable.
wow, the banana photographer himself.
Such exquisite
Don't even
taste.
need to start here.
Those
Yeah.
soft curves on that peel right there.
Mm-hmm.
And how
The
it
split of
bends.
3 ways. Ooh, even the filter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Bro, I remember when like Instagram was like first popping up and stuff. Like everybody had to put like hashtag no filter on their photos. It's like, come on, bro. Like nobody cares.
But do you know what we do care about? Will you read out the spin at arriving in 3 seconds?
Oh hell yeah, I will. The spin will be impact explosive fired a banker. This is a really interesting spin because you know, it's impact explosive. There are actually a handful of ways of doing it. There is a safe place to do the impact explosion, like deeper in the like where you grab the key card in the camera room. You can try to do it in there, or you can try to be a tad bit more ballsy and grab it near a closet and then closet her up. But rip from Randy, and Blink does grab the first key card, so that's, you know, a huge advantage towards Blink.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Blink already has an advantage here with that unfortunate rip from Randy, as you just said. As Blink now knocks out the fired banker, the guard will go up to investigate it. And with some finesse, that's a disguise. That is the disguise taken on Blink's end.
There we go. Although he did use a trank on that fired banker, and, you know, it is kind of debatable on whether that was the most optimal thing to do, just because, you know.
Well, if it works, it works. We'll have to see as we move on further into the run. As Randy has now managed to knock out the fired banker themselves with a subdue and drags them into this cleaning closet.
Yeah. I do want to point out, most players will be using EMPs and stuff for the camera. Blink just said fucking and used an explosion. I gotta give him credit for some swag points right there.
I didn't even notice that. That was really cool. They threw out a briefcase now in Athena Savalas' office that will get one of the guards distracted and out of the way, as they have a calmer in hand with 2 darts.
Okay, that's enough.
1 dart for the right guard, 1 dart for the left guard. Athena is in the middle looking out over the bank, and that's Athena knocked out on Blink's end, as Randy just now reaches the office themselves.
Yeah, so Randy not really too far behind. He is just, you know, over there kind of just setting everything up. He's going to be using coins for these guards. That's very interesting.
Again,
and then Blink gets the kill.
Oh, yeah, Blink just got the kill just now. Did Athena? Okay, yeah, Athena did fly up into the air, but back on the ground and into a crate. And that's a restart on Randy's end.
Oh, I missed what happened. What happened?
I'm not sure, unfortunately. I would guess that they got spotted by one of the bodyguards. I apologize.
Oh, man. Although, you know, Blink still has to get the 3rd key card, though, and he doesn't have any subdue items, I believe. He used the tranks on both Fired Banker, Mateo, and those 2 guards. And he also... Yeah, so he just has a feather duster to whack him with.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, this could get messy.
Because I don't want to rip to something stupid like that.
Oh, yeah,
This is earlier why I said I wasn't a big fan of Fired Banker Trank.
No,
But you just gotta do a train throw.
Look at this. They're throwing out the feather duster to lure over Fabian Man over to this nice stack of boxes by the railing.
All right, gonna
no,
guns.
Blink, no! Tried to make the knockout on Fabian Man, but got unconscious witness on Fabian Man with a frontal KO. Frontal throw KO, mind you.
Yeah.
Oh, Blink!
Yeah, he tried to throw it behind him, but he was still in range of his vision, so he, just got seen. Which now the momentum has heavily swung towards some random person, because right now he has, he's in the office, throwing these coins and everything. So he's practically almost there. He just needs to get the kill and, everything else.
And meanwhile, on Blink's end, we saw the Calmer on the fired banker once again.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it was clean. He just didn't move properly, which I don't know if the positioning of how he threw could have helped, but
It might have also been, you know how, oh no, I'm looking on Randy's end now. That is a restart as they were knocking out the bodyguards in the office. Oh no.
Yeah, I think my request is becoming a reality of a messy New York.
Daisy, what have you done?
Caster's curse.
Oh, has he not finished yet?
This is why casters, man. We gotta be careful about what we say.
Blink once again in the office. Oh, I think they're going to use one Calmer on that security guard and then Feather Duster the other one, which would mean that they have a Calmer for Fabian Mann later on in the run.
Thank God.
This is a very wise choice by Blink. I really hope it goes out for the best. And that's a restart again from Randy. Are you kidding with me?
Trying to get the fired banker, but the fired banker turns around.
As they were subduing the security guard.
All right, we're about to witness the kill on Blink's end. Gonna do it from the safe part. Fly down. Okay.
Yeah. Oh boy.
That was close.
Yeah, Athena just landed on that crate and then just rolled off of it onto the ground. That was very, very close.
Yeah. That could have gone wrong if he wasn't able to drag the body, but takes a picture of the banana, the Blink classic.
Randy getting another rip as they were trying to drag the fired banker into the storage closet before that guard would notice. But unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. That is another restart for Randy. As Blink is by Fabian Mann, Calmer in hand.
Oh, I could
Gets him knocked out. Just needs to grab. Alright, he grabs the data and everything, and now he just needs to exit, but he doesn't have the key card. So he either needs to go back upstairs or go another exit.
Getting quite a...
Oh,
no!
He gets seen!
No! Blink!
Oh my god.
No!
He just forgot to grab the key card. If he grabbed the key card, he would have had it.
No!
And now some random person successfully gets the fired banker, throws the EMP to take care of the cameras, so, Athena will be a tad bit easier. And, yeah, the momentum swings for like the 5th time in this match. This is truly a back and forth.
fucking New York.
We're... Yeah.
You first. I'm speechless.
No, we're just witnessing one of the New Yorks of all time right now, just seeing practically every way you could rip a New York. Which, yeah, I mean, both of these players have to play with, a bunch of tournament nerves and everything, so, they're also, like, getting so close, too.
I am just very carefully eyeing both of our players right now. Randy once again making the office knockout. Can they get the security guard before they notice? No, they cannot. That is an unconscious witness from that left security guard. Which means another restart for some random person.
Fuck.
I do like the isolation some random person is doing, but
But
you know,
it's not
very
working!
technical. Yeah, It seems like a tad bit too technical, you know,
Do you know
like.
the definition of insanity?
And that is so unfortunate. Okay, Blink now making the calmer once again on that right hand side guard. Will once again make the clean knockout on the left side guard. Oh, and that is Athena knocked out. Good, good, good. Another restart for Randy this early on in the run? Are you serious?
Yeah, in case you missed it, he missed a trank on a security guard and then kind of just stood there out of, I assume,
Over and
frustration.
over again.
Oh my
Expecting a different
god.
result.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, those are the 2 points of Randy missing is the grab and the
How many times have I attempted the same
isolation,
thing?
while Blink, he's getting everything else successful. His problem's just exiting.
Okay, and speaking of that, look, you have the door open to the mirror room. You can get the CEO key card. Please do so. Thank you.
Alright, he
Blink.
grabs
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
Try not turning on the router.
So now they have the CEO exit key card. They're disguised as a high security guard now on Blink's end. Randy, I believe they are preparing to throw the EMP. Well, okay, place it by the security. And they will detonate it soon enough and just get the cameras dealt with as they move on up the stairs towards Athena Savalas's office.
She's already
Okie doke.
Well, not this
This
time.
is the moment of truth for some random person, but Blink, he's practically right there. Ooh, kind of a whoosh. He has to be a little careful of... Oh, Fabian is going over here. You
Yes,
can't
into the
miss
stock
shot.
market. Blink hits the calmer shot on Fabian. Gets their disc. Just need to make it through here, move through this hallway, avoiding all of the enforcers, making it through the door, and that is an
GG.
exit. That is an exit. on Blink's end.
11:03. Yeah, Blink adapting to his mistakes, kind of learning from them. While, yeah. And third is going to be Chong.
For him.
So, you know, it'll be interesting to see how this Chong plays out. Especially with how now the Chong's, you know, has insane cover aim boost and everything. So Chong went from like kind of like a meh match to watch, and now it's like pretty exciting to watch if a player's kind of mastering those cover aim boost. Randy with a record of 2-3, while Blink a record of 1. And I don't know what's scarier because, you know, obviously it shows that some random person has played on here, you know, a handful of times. Though there's 3 losses, 2 wins is, you know, pretty good. But like just 1 win on Blink, you know, it's just that is a perfect record, even though it's a small one. Is he gonna continue this perfect record, or is he gonna, you know, tie it up?
I suppose today is the moment to find that out. I have also been reading the chat during all of this. Please don't feel neglected. I have seen all of your very kind messages. And salami from the chat. Chong has produced a couple of cursed spins lately. And listen, I already have Daisy jinxing things up for us here. I do not need another one.
I don't know. I think we can use more Jinx, you know? Like, yeah. Come on, it's like, we have me, we have the chat. Like, why don't you join in? We can have a triple.
Never. At least not on purpose.
Maybe even try to, you know, call up Mr. IOIO himself.
Oh, right. Do we have their phone number?
Yes, we don't we all have the phone number of Mr. IOI?
Oh, yes, of course I do. I mean, it would be foolish of me to not have that, of course. And if you excuse me though, I may have some calls to make. Just ignore that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
15
It's
seconds until the spin arrives. Now 10, because that is how time works.
What?
I know, right?
Shit, man.
Insane. Oh god, what awaits us
Crazy.
here? It is... Hush as electrocution with facility engineer, and Imogen Royce with a remote explosive as street guard.
Yeah, so pretty interesting spin. I would say, both players should be starting facility start. Get that facility engineer because they're definitely out of the way. I think it will be interesting to see what Blink goes with because I know he was practicing a facility isolation on Imogen, but is he going to be trying to do that or is he going to do the classic drone shot? So, and then street guard, that's going to be easy to grab.
Could you theoretically set up the remote, like electrocution for Hush, where you lure them to the satellite dish and then get the facility engineer in time to get that kill?
I believe you could. I feel like the only problem with it's just facility engineers so far away, or anything facility rated, but
Yeah.
some random person isn't doing the meta one. They're doing a different one, which I mean, it does make sense because this loadout, you bring a taser, you bring a remote explosive, you don't really have instant room for a impact explosive, so you have to either smuggle it or you have to, you're gonna have to choose one to smuggle, essentially.
Rightio. Both our players are opting to start off as a facility analyst in the facility itself, with some random person making a chain lure on that facility engineer as we speak.
Yeah. Which this facility engineer, like, it is a smart one to grab just because, like I said earlier, the loadout issues with the meta strat.
Indeed.
Even if it is faster, so.
And we have had 2 replans in a row for Blink. Oh dear.
Yeah, it just seems like Blink is having trouble thinking about what he wants to do. And he's just taking a lot of time to think, but all that time thinking has given some random person the facility engineer disguise. They're going to leave. It will be interesting to see how Blink is going to be able to catch up from this if he does.
Although I will say, I do not blame you at all for taking the time to plan.
Oh, it's me.
Taking that photo of the banana, though. It is a very nice photo, though. I will say that.
Well, both are essential to do,
Are they, though?
Yeah. I mean, look, is winning worth it if you don't win with swag? Like, swag is half the equation, my friend.
Oh, good grief.
What more does one need?
Alright, some random person going upstairs, going towards Hush. So he practically has the facility engineer, should have the taser somewhere nearby. Meanwhile, Blink
just a few moments prior threw out the impact explosive and placed down the banana in question to get this facility engineer. Although they will remain in the facility itself, passing by where you would normally get the facility engineer, where Randy got them, and is closing in on Imogen Royce, it would seem.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier, is, like I said, he found a way to isolate her over here.
Oh,
so he's going to be knocking out the guard and then knock out Imogen, of course, as well.
Oh, now that is very intriguing. I like that.
Yeah, which is really good for the spin because he could just set up the trap kill. And then because it's a breaching charge, that's not going to make any noise.
Just make sure... It's just a matter of making sure that the body's placed in a way where it can't be, seen, and preferably not heard by anyone when it's detonated.
Yeah.
But nice.
And yeah, that positioning for the bomb should work. Although I will say the breaching charge has acted very weird, as it's not made to kill, it's made to open doors.
Right.
So yeah, there's a small chance that the breaching charge doesn't hit her hitbox. I know that sounds ridiculous, but anyone who's watched the Yanini highlight will know that. So.
Well, let's see if Blink has seen that highlight themselves.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on Randy's end, they've been a bit busy while we've been discussing. They set up the satellite lure for Hush, I believe, a few moments prior, and set up the taser for that as well. We can see Hush moving towards the puddle as we speak. And they also shot out all of the drones, I believe, so that Imogen will walk up the stairs onto the roof. And that's the elimination on Hush, done on Randy's end, just like that. Imogen is by the room she goes to when you fire off one of the drones. And it seems like Imogen will stay there.
Yeah, so Imogen is kind of stuck right now, kind of playing on her iPad, her Angry Birds, but he will just get the knockout. He's facility engineer, so he was just allowed to get down there. Places the breaching charge. Now just needs to go upstairs for a street guard. Or one of these two. Nope.
I believe they have a street guard on the roof here, but I'm not. I can't say for sure, but I think so.
Oh, the roof is full of street guards. It's like nothing.
Oh, I just mean like they have one knocked out already. They might have.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah, that would make sense.
Again, I don't know for sure. I might be completely wrong on this part, but we'll just have to see. They are making their way down the stairs again on Randy's end.
Yeah, like I said, those two street guards, kind of guarding that area.
Never mind. And I was wrong about them having a knocked out street guard.
Yeah.
Place it down the banana for the facility guard who's just guarding outside here.
Yeah. Even that it could, still... I think it could still be faster grabbing one of those guys, so...
Maybe. They are making their way towards the bike exit as we speak, detonator in hand, while on Blink's end they have set up the electrocution lure for Hush, but I unfortunately think it's a bit too late, as Randy now makes the exit.
That will be a GG's, a 713. Some random person.
Oh.
That was very good pathing from some random person. So.
I finished the map.
I definitely a earned win, and then now we just see Blink playing, but it is way too late for him. So we will move on to Whittleton Creek.
The score being 2-4. Blink still has the opportunity to get themselves a match point, although, depending on how things go, we may see Randy turning things around here.
Yeah, so records being Blink with 1 win, same scenario as Chong, so that'll be interesting to see. Randy with 9-10. Randy cannot lose this, or else, we will not like what that record says. Of course, Scruffy with a 3-minute 27 record on Whittleton Creek, which fast as fuck, so. Although I believe it could be beatable with the right spin, but it'll be a rough spin and, a rough time.
Indeed. And we do have a perfect record for Blink, once again.
Yeah.
This is their chance to either keep that perfect record or have the unfortunate event where they have 2 perfect records ruined by the same person, no less.
Yeah. That would be very unfortunate, so.
I'm smelling some awesome sauce in the chat there. Who brought it out?
I don't have a chat up. What do you mean by that?
Someone's brought out some awesome sauce.
Oh, just brought us some awesome sauce, yeah.
Like I can feel the stench of it all the way over here.
Yeah.
And we can see, of course, 1 minute and 20 seconds until the spin arrives.
For sure. Yeah. Seeing Blink's end with more banana photography. I was a fool and almost thought he was actually going to practice something, but, yeah. That's very foolish of me to think such a thing. Yeah, no. Whittleton, one of the more, you know, what are like the more best like vibe maps, I would say? Like when you first start playing the game and everything, maybe because like I am American or whatever, but it felt very homey, if that makes sense. Because it is the neighborhood, So it's like going around the neighborhood and everything, but
I am going to be very honest in response here. I am a filthy European, and in response to Whittleton Creek, yeah, no, this is probably one of the most beautiful maps in my personal opinion. God, I just love how the lighting is in this map, and just, it feels homey. It really does, even as a filthy European. It just feels great.
yeah. Good to know we could both agree on that. So.
Indeed. You filthy American.
Alright, well, this filthy American's gonna read out some spins, which will include Janus Loud Pistol Police Deputy, and Nolan Cassidy No Target KO Assault Rifle Cassidy Bodyguard. Okay. Loud Pistol shouldn't be too much of a concern. Loud Janus can be a bit of a pain, but definitely doable. No Target KO, Nolan Cassidy. Very convenient disguise assault rifle. Both these players probably going to be bringing their own assault rifle. Although, yeah, I would love it if they tried to do the, like, weapons. Like how Nolan Cassidy has all those weapons. There is a AR in there, so.
That is true, but is that really optimal, though?
It's not optimal, but it would be cool to see.
But what about the speed?
Yeah. Look, you have to balance out speed and swag, and hey man, it would lure over Nolan as well, so it's a 2-for-1. But yeah, you're not doing that.
Randy knocking out the police deputy by the woodshed in the park. Blink, having gotten a different police deputy a few months prior, getting a bit of a whoosh as they're climbing into the window of Janus's house into the kitchen to knock out this kitchen guard. Janus is on the 2nd floor as we speak.
Yeah. So, looking pretty good for Blink. Blink going to knock out the basement guy and then going to grab the photo.
Fair enough.
Maybe I could start
Yeah.
over here with
And just because he has the time, and now it's practically a waiting game. Probably going to, or at least should continue dragging that body maybe towards the garage, since I've had that body get seen before.
Really?
But I think that is from Gunther though. So as long as he KOs Gunther, he should be fine.
Understood.
Actually, yeah. All right. Throws the baseball. Throws it again. And yeah, everything should be good for Blink fairly soon.
Very
Meanwhile,
nice.
some random person is going to be doing gramophone lure. A very old school strat. You don't really tend to see it too often nowadays, but honestly, I think it's still a good strat, especially with the closet right there.
It is good. I have seen it been used earlier for example, like explosion accident or those similar things. And look at that, on Blink's end, they managed to make the loud pistol kill on the Janus, shooting them in the basement just like that without anyone hearing it. Very well done.
GG's from Blink. Now he just needs to exit.
And a loud firearm kill from some random person as well, just outside that aforementioned closet, and with a very quick dump, Random makes it through the window and out of Janus's property. Very well done. Both of our players have Janus down, with Blink, however, having the Ark Society clue from the basement, while Randy has no clues so far.
Okay.
I do.
So
you first.
Yeah, some random person is going back in the garage, which is a good idea. He does need that photo since there isn't really any other good plans. Meanwhile, Blink is heading towards Nolan Cassidy's place, going inside. And then, like I said, the disguise is very convenient.
Here we go. Yeah, so Blink on Blink's end, they forgot their assault rifle in that briefcase there in Janus's property, which we had a note from Scruffy in the chat that Blink forgot that exactly.
Yeah. I completely missed that. And, like, it was Janus's house, but, Blink spamming the instinct for some reason made me think it was Nolan's, because, it makes it grayscale, so that's...
Yeah, no worries.
But...
And, like, honestly, like, oh my god, more notes from the chat. They all got nervous when Blink was walking through Janus's garden there, but, like, Blink timed that so well, though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, sure, you all may be nervous, but, like, Blink is making this work. Blink is playing well here, and I will stand by that. As they seeker Nolan Cassidy while they are on the phone, as Randy makes the knockout on one of Nolan Cassidy's bodyguards here in the garage, with Nolan Cassidy just outside there.
Yeah, based off timing, some random person will still have quite a bit of time to wait for Nolan, which it looks like he's going to be using that time to grab some clues. So it will be tight timing. Meanwhile, Blink is just going to shoot and just needs to make an exit.
But they do need to get
with the
clues first. So, first of all, the lawsuit documents, then dig up the cigar box. But they are very, very close to the exit now. They are very close to finishing this. With Randy being a bit behind, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is like practically on the way. So the clues, even though it is an additional objective you need, it doesn't really add too much time to Blink's run. And yeah, GG's. With a 6-14.
We will probably wait just a tad bit longer as Randy makes the knockout on Nolan's bodyguard, kills Nolan Cassidy just like so. They are very, very close to finishing this, is the thing. They just need the cigar box now, but it is too late.
The admin has called it. Blink will be taking not just Whittleton, but the entire game.
Which means that some random person has been knocked out of this tournament.
Yeah. Which, honestly, GG's of both players. They did play very well.
Oh, absolutely. Like, that cannot be stated enough. This was a very fun match. Like, quite back and forth there for a while as well. So, well played from both of our players. Still, condolences to Randy. And congratulations to Blink.
Yeah, GG's to both.
GG's. We will be moving on to the brackets just to have a look-see at where our dear players will end up. With Blink moving on to match 56, almost at the bottom here, and will go up against either Parapluie or Rocky.
Ooh, that's going to be very interesting.
Yes, it will indeed.
Yeah, I'll put my money on Parapluie personally, but either way, both players will be giving Blink a good, test. So
indeed they will. And regarding when they will actually test each other, I do not see their match scheduled just yet, but I might be wrong on that. But we will
Parapluie and Rocky is Tuesday, 21st May, 22 CEST.
Oh, at the same time as David Red Sox versus Pidgeotto then, at the bottom of the match list here. All right, nice.
Yeah. And later today, we do have a Luke.png versus Lord Monk in 10 hours.
Yes, and put an underline under later there, because we have no other matches scheduled at this ungodly hour.
Yeah, there's going to be none this Monday, but Tuesday, as you can see, we have a lot of matches coming up Tuesday, so,
Indeed.
Sadly, not much roulette to watch today, but tomorrow you're going to be making up with it with, 2 days worth of roulette.
It's gonna be a busy day for us casters. It's gonna be a busy day.
Yep. I'll be here.
I should also be here, but we'll just have to see. And from these in the chat, you'll be there, and I'm very happy to see that. But yeah, I thank you all very kindly for watching and being a very wonderful audience. Like, thank you so much, everyone who's watching. And thank you to Daisy as well for joining me for this very nice co-cast.
Yeah, and thank you for having me on the co-cast,
Heck yeah. And thanks to In4Fun, I believe, who was our admin this match.
Yes, he was.
Yes. So yeah, lots of thanks, lots of love to everyone here. And yeah, you all have it good. We'll see you all around. Any last words, Daisy?
Not really. Just peace.
Cool. See you all around.